Hey everyone, today's video is a little bit different than real estate, but definitely dives into, will affect your real estate hugely, and that is your mindset. So today I'm going to be talking about your mindset for 2021 and beyond. Can you believe it? We've gotten past the first year of this decade. So why don't we stop and take a minute to think about where we're going in the future. This is the most important thing to do and something that's just really changed my life. I didn't apply this too much until about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just led me to here. Led me to being a partner and chief operating officer of I'd say the #1 turnkey company in the country, in my humble opinion. So why don't we stop and do this? So guys, I want you to go pause the video, go get a piece of paper, okay? We're gonna take a few minutes and let you deeply think about where you're going and what you want to do. Okay, so go get that piece of paper, then come back and we'll talk. So now guys, as you have this piece of paper, first thing I want you to do is to pause the video and think literally for a minute, okay? Think for a minute. I've done this myself personally. I do it actually almost weekly. Is think for a minute and just imagine your life to the fullest it can be, okay? And that's, of course, it applies to your income, your finances, your rental portfolio, but also think about other things as well, your relationships, your health, your well-being, your spirituality, whatever it may be, and all those other things. So pause the video now. I'll let you take some time, write down the things, and living your life to the fullest, the absolute biggest you can imagine, bigger than something you're even close of getting, even farther than that. And just think about that and imagine it. Okay, I'll let you wait. So now that you're able to write those things down, okay? I'm sure there's a lot. There's a big potential out there for you, okay? And I want you then to think about, you know, what it's going to take for you to achieve this. Now, I'm going to apply this to real estate, but you can apply it to anything else that you want, any of those other aspects I mentioned. But I want you to think, what do you need to do? Like, what do you need to do to achieve this new thing, right? If it's you want to get up to a certain amount of doors, how are you going to do that? What type of income do you need to be making? How much do you need to be saving? Who do you need to be meeting? And relationships you need to gain to make this happen. So you can start writing those things down. What things do you need to change about yourself? What knowledge do you need to gain? So think about those things. Feel free to pause the video in these interims and answer all those questions. So now that you have your list of all, you know, I mean, I wrote down a whole big to-do list of things that I need to gain, people I need to meet, finances I need to find, partnerships I need to develop, things I need to learn, right? You have this huge to-do, and it's super overwhelming. What I want you to do now, though, is with, I don't know, maybe a different color or something else, circle in green or whatever else, however you want to do it, star it or whatever, circle about the 5%, okay? The 5% things that actually probably would do the most impact. So, you know, maybe meeting someone, researching another market, you know, or asking for a raise or finding another job that can help you out, whatever it is towards your happiness, right? Out of these things, okay? So now, and then write those over here. So this is your 5%. Hopefully it's just a few things, okay? Really think about those and think how these will, you know, like almost like kind of go in the future, go down a couple years. If I do this, what will it cause me to do, right? Think about that. If I achieve this, just this one thing, forget about all this, but just this one thing, how that will affect me in the future, right? How greatly it'll help me, right? So think about that, right? Okay. Now that you've done that and thought about where these things are going in the future, I want you then to take another 5%. So about, if you have 5 items on there, it's just one thing, which hopefully it is. If it's 20, whatever it is, and just circle that one thing that, probably the one thing that really is the most important thing for you to be doing, okay? So mine back in 2015 was to buy my first property. I was renting, a college student about to go into a full-time job, and I needed a house, right? I was renting. And so mine was just buying a house, right? Buying my first house. And so then from there, I wrote down, you know, a bunch of things to buy my first house, but really it came down to the first thing is just talk to a mortgage broker and let him teach me. So that became my one thing for that month, that week. And then I kept on just knocking out these things. And then as I accomplished all this, I could go back, pick something else out that I'm accomplishing, and pull these onto the list. So it kind of like is a shifting list. Anyways, that is my mindset trick for you guys this time of year, to be planning for the future and beyond. Write down the list of things. Really imagine yourself as big as you can be. I actually have a vision board over here in the corner of my office that has just pictures that cue me in on what I want, where I want to be, and it is balancing all the aspects of my life of what I want. And 2020 has been a great year because I started out with that. It's the first time I did it this year, and things have been awesome. So, and also things have sucked a little bit too, right? You get roadblocks and everything like that. Just like me, I've had challenges along the way. I've been burnt out. I've been a little bit down and in the blues a few times this year. But when I keep on queuing in on that, and I keep on making it super duper simple, that I just need to do one thing today that's going to lead me to this, which will make everything else just kind of fall into place. That just makes me at least, hey, I can control this, right? I can control, yeah, buying a house is overwhelming, but talking to 3 mortgage brokers and giving them a call, it started my whole path. And I learned so much from there. Or it might just be educating yourself, reading a book, meeting someone, going to a market. So anyways, those are my thoughts for you today on mindset. Hopefully it helps you out. Put down your one thing, guys, for you here. So, you know, mine is to improve my leadership skills and the delegation down to my team, and just really helping them stay focused and guided, because I know if I can help them succeed, I will succeed. So just helping them being the best they can. So that's one of my things there. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that button. If you haven't done it yet, shame on you, shame on you. You better be clicking that subscribe button. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.